Tony D and Little Joan with the Screenwriter's Rant on Deadly Fiancee, a thriller movie that is about a deadly fiance. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Heart in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 15, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. This appears to be a low budget, sort of soap opera kind of hotel movie affair. It looks serviceable, I guess, if you like these kinds of movies. The plot is an older guy with a daughter who's adult, just barely an adult, marries a very young woman, or is engaged to a very young woman, but the young woman he's engaged to turns out to be a con artist working with another guy, and they're gonna try to steal the family's money. They end up kidnapping the daughter. After first there's a lot of tension between the daughter and the fiance, but then she makes friends with her, and then later she's kidnapped, and then this guy is one of the guys who uncovers it, but then her partner kills him and then goes after his ex-wife and eventually goes after the daughter and kidnaps her, and then they have to pay the ransom or save her or whatever. So Deadly Fiance. So first act, hey, I'm getting married to this hot chick, and you got to accept her, even though she's younger than me, and she's barely older than you. And the daughter doesn't like that. There's a big argument. The fiance somehow patches it up, and they become best friends. So at first, things are looking up. But then they get the phone call, oh, she's a con artist. And then things start to go south. She's stealing money and preparing to. This guy's like a friend of the family or something. But then somebody goes after him, and then goes after the ex-wife, who even sees it. And then eventually, in the second act, they kidnap the daughter. And then can they save the daughter? Can Johnny Marcus save his daughter from this dude? I don't know who this dude is. And the Deadly Fiance. So, yeah, if I was in a hotel somewhere and this was on, it would be on. Not my kind of film. No, I wouldn't watch this. I mean, I hate to knock a film that seems relatively earnest, but the performances here aren't really blowing me away. There's a lot of production value. That's a thing for low-budget movies, production value. So they shot things at airports in front of planes, and there's a shot of one of the main characters on the phone. A plane is like flying overhead. It makes it look like he's important and he's going different places, right? It's one of the tricks of the trade. Production value is a big thing. So planes, expensive locations, shots of like famous beaches and palm trees and that kind of thing. It makes the movie look kind of classy and big budget, even if you didn't shoot that footage yourself, right? I mean, some of it may be stock footage, I don't know. Or they may be located in like Miami or someplace like that. But not my kind of movie. Here's the write-up. When Jenny's father marries a younger woman, her mother goes into mama bear mode when she becomes suspicious of the young woman's intentions. So, okay. So the mother is the one who uncovers this, perhaps. And the hot blonde chick is stealing money from the family and going after the family or whatever. I mean, it's a pretty standard thing. It's probably going to be a lot of people standing around talking, and a couple of scenes of, struggling, kidnapping. I mean, they have a scene where the daughter's tied up, and it's about you're not going to get a car chase in this. You're not going to get like a shootout in this. Because all those things are kind of too expensive to do, probably with the budget they have. And that's fine. I mean, the dialogue could drive it. If you have a really good screenwriter with amazing dialogue and wonderful pacing, you can make a movie like this very intense. Do I see that in the trailer? Nah, not really. Looks pretty standard. It doesn't look awful, I'll say that. So it might be pretty watchable. But that's the best I can sort of gauge based on this. I mean, again, it's not my kind of movie. I mean, it's billed as a thriller. It's hard to make that thrill work. You know, when you're up against Hollywood and you don't have something like a car chase or a gun battle or something super intense, you don't have all the music, you know, at your disposal. It's really tough to do it if you're just using dialogue. And the director plays a part too, right? His pacing and direction can really, thank you, Joan, you know, can be just as intense as Joan wanting to get off my lap in the middle of the video. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D. And Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. I will be at the Brick Heroes Con in Brick, New Jersey at the VFW Hall. That is from 10 to 4 tomorrow, and then the live stream at 7. So hope to see you there. We'll see you